Squad up because the Apex games are back with all new energy this season that is sure to infuse that same nostalgia you got when you used to boot up the game for the first time when it was released and strive for that first champion spot. Having not only some new weapon perks, surprisingly impressive design skins, but most importantly the introduction of a new map this season has surely been the breath of fresh air that we as the player base deserve for those past few installments. Welcome everyone, it's your entertainer for today's video where we will be going over and showcasing all the new rewards and changes that came along from the fresh release season of Apex, Shockwave, and reviewing whether or not this could be finally the season that separates this game for all the other battle royales, both old and new. Rediscussing something old with something new, you sure have heard before that if you're enjoying the video so far, then make sure to like or even subscribe for even more and new content to come your way in the future. Dropping back into the fight of the Outlands, let's take our first look at exciting noteworthy interest of all the upcoming events and more over other changes launched in this season of Apex Legends. Just to start the unraveling of this season is the introduction of the new map that has been hinted and possibly teased since Newcastle's arrival, as players can climb the ranks and launch their next strategy plans while having their boots on the ground of Caustic's and Crypto's homeworld, E-District. While on the same topic of rank, your other battlefields will commence not only on the same map, but also on the other beloved of Broken Moon and Stormpoint for this season's rotations of maps that also contributes to pubs cycling every day throughout the season. Colossal changes towards the control and recon classes as the controllers received the perk of receiving an extra shield capacity called Zone Overcharge for those that don't skim the edges of battle hunting for evil, while the recon's threat vision received this season allows the character to highlight enemies in their line of sight when they are aiming down sights. Quality of life standards have been set to a new high with the ability to apply any set of trackers that has previously hard locked to that of the only specific characters can now be equipped to any of your choosing for a more artistic direction. Imploring more of the ongoing colorful side of Apex, let's get ourselves on the wide array of rewards and other cosmetics you can receive this season, whether from the Battle Pass or simply even just playing the game. Seasonal skins, gun camos, intertwined voice lines, and influence sprays, all these and more are included with the Battle Pass or throughout scattered events upon hints within the coming season as rewards that you can gain while in the midst of completing tasks or challenges. Already faced with backlash on how they were trying to configure into a new system of splitting the BP per rank split, hasn't stopped their opportunity to overhauling once again creative towards our individual legend skins, while not forgetting to show off the array of weapon cosmetics you can also acquire within the Battle Pass completion. Highlighting some of the rare skins for this season's Battle Pass with taking a look at the incredible designing of Octane and Valkyrie skins, with also not forgetting to mention the skin for Horizon kind of fails in comparison when bringing up the very futuristic and also cyberpunk cosmetic that Crypto has received. Looking moreover also at all the sprays and skydive emotes for various legends that also have been accompanied by their own set of season trackers that lead up to the anticipation of many various weapon skins that are not on par with the reactive P2020 skin and the BP, to add icing on the cake for the announced Akimbo hop-up this season. Purchasable at your own discretion, as since once again Respawn has muddied the water with trying to configure the Battle Pass for a quick crash grab. The skins and the other cosmetics are just the tip of the iceberg when we are moving forward to our last topic of today's video, where we will be dwelling deeper into what they have done behind the scenes. To say the least, Apex Legends is anything but perfect, as they have fallen from grace at the top of the Battle Royale genre. With every coming forth season, do they just fall behind the other various games that contribute to this largely vast, ever-growing genre. Insults and negative reviews do not deter Respawn and the dev team of Apex to strive at making this game that they have created truly something enjoyable and worth keeping in your installations, which is the case for these recent updates. Poking at the mention of loot rotation with the EVA returning to the floor only to be replaced by the R99 with a lot of different buffs and decreases for both guns is not the only satisfactory of reprising the loot system, but also introducing loot bin resets to reroll their loot for better chances at higher tier loot, while another addition towards the system of mythic bins that have the opportunity of scavenging care package weapons and other equipment for your arsenal. Console players have also suffered a heavy hit this season, with their partner in crime taking a severe rude awakening, with aim assist strength being reduced in different variations according to different lobby styles, and taking aim into consideration, as the aim flinch been completely removed, still occurs when taking damage from the storm. Disruptor rounds has been removed as floor loot to only be replaced with the new hop-up variation of the gun shield generator for LMGs in case you wanted to feel like Gibby while playing him, which, considering all these other changes towards the many different weapons, especially the spray towards the massive, might make LMGs more the alternative this season. Lastly are all the important buffs and or nerfs to individual legends, mainly such things as their passives and tacticals, but most noteworthy are caustic traps and being able to determine which are friendly and are enemies. But most importantly, Crypto's new passive of Off the Grid, which he becomes Cloak while on his drone, and the fact of threat vision related skills not revealing Crypto make him a new upcoming pick this season. Kind of an impactful season to pave the way for a new beginning for Apex by Respawn. Although after all, it was already looking like a hit or miss, but really, has that not been the layout for every season in the starting stages? Progressively hoping to get better, even though, as it seems, from the improved loot changes and exciting other updates taking place could possibly be well on the way, and that point as long as the dev team takes into consideration what their player base has spoken of to improve the game and not just listen to the esports players. Excited for this season and looking forward to making a shockwave in the Apex games, and what are you hesitant for when you could still take a look at the new map and all the other features while they are still fresh before the season's end? Right in the shockwave this season, continue to support the channel if you enjoy this video, and maybe even subscribe for more content like this, or even others sure to come your way. This has been your entertainer, encouraging you to stay humble, stay positive, and always remember to him with the whelps.
Good things are right, good things are right, good things are wrong, good things are right.